Hello everyone. Today we have Mr. Soumya Ranjan Sahoo with us. So Sam started his career as a BCom graduate and went on to become a software engineer. So let's hear it from Sam about his journey. So Sam, would you like to start by introducing yourself?
Yes, definitely. Hello, I'm Soumya Ranjan Sahoo. My good name. I am a full stack engineer working as a full stack engineer product based company.
Awesome. So Sam, why did you choose BCom and then what were your inspiration for becoming a software engineer?
So, first of all, my technical. Let's understand the industry first. First of all, industry in today's date, it's not about the certificates. It's about the skill. If you have the skill, you will get it. Recently, I have attended a couple of interviews. One of them was IBM, one of the big companies, everyone. In their job description, you can see any graduate, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, anywhere you go. They will not look for your education qualifications. They will look for your skill sets. Coming back to me, when I was in school when I was in fourth class, in the summer vacations after fourth class, so I was about to going to be fifth class, and the year could be like 2002, 3, I can say that. During that time, I started learning programming languages, where internet was not even a thing in India. Internet came in 2004. Before that, so I always from that point, I started developing my interest in computers. Definitely playing games. Usually that time we used to play 3D games like Spider-Man, drawing. Microsoft Word used to have a pin, talking pin. That was an exciting and funny thing as well. Mostly playing games attracted me towards, but I was always keen to know how to do this, how things are working. Just like when we purchase a toy, after some time, curious kids break it and they try to know what is there inside, how the mechanism works. In the same way, unfortunately, I cannot break a computer. I can break a computer, but I cannot break a software. So unfortunately, then I have to study. I have to learn how programming works, how system made. But coming down, see, computer was a very difficult thing at that time. It was not like today, not a homely thing. Having computer in home is a big thing. People might consider you are rich. So after some time, I lost that trick. I Things changed around. I slowly grew up. I went to high school. When I was studying in high school, I was in a with my teachers were actually from commerce oriented, and that was a commerce institute. That was a startup institute. They are two teachers, two brothers. They are actually making it a commerce institute. So I grown up in an environment of commerce with family. I mean, with friends, and also I had a fear of. No, grown up in a society where I mean, at least group of people where people think that science is tough thing. Some toppers also fail in science and 12th. There was a fear inside, definitely. I regret that, and I went with the flow. I will say with flow of these circumstances with the environment. I believe. See, you are exactly what you are grown up with. Uh, there is a saying that you're known as your friends. If you are having a good friend circle, you will be recognized well. If you have a bad friend circle, people will recognize like that. Psych. And that friend circle also develops your character, psychology, future path, maybe sometimes, if you are not getting influenced. But my parents insisted me to go for science, but I didn't. I had a fear. I went for commerce. I was a good student, definitely, undoubtedly. I was doing well. I That was also a very enjoyable thing, joyful thing. I tried to be a cost chartered accountant as well, but it was never working. And then after that time, I started playing chess professionally. I mean, full time. I got a rating, international rating. Then people started asked me to start coaching. I went into that coaching field. I was completely diverted from my study. That's commerce degree. I don't have even degree. I have a provisional certificate. I don't have my full degree yet. I never went to college to get it. So later, after some time, wasting my 6, 7 years, I realized that okay, I'm not doing anything here. I'm just wasting my time playing chess around, making some bucks. That bucks not even uh, good enough to afford my momo snacks. just before Corona, I realized, okay, I have to start something. I had a passion about the software. I gave a shot. I learned. I went to CTC to learn Python. They had a 6 months computer science course for any graduate. So CTC, Central Training Center, is a Indo Pacific. I forgot about, maybe Netherlands or Holland. It's a joint program of Netherlands and India to give uh, people technical skill sets. So they teach you all thing, everything, aeronautics to computer science, mechanical. They, I mean, it doesn't matter what you are. You can go and you can learn your technical skills, to be exact. Even if you're engineer or even engineers, do go there to just like practicing or getting higher knowledge. So there I learned Python. Then I got in a small startup. I got a job in Odisha. I mean, not in Odisha. It was a Hyderabad company, but project was in Odisha. I mean, there was a small startup group of people working there. So there I started my career as a, what you can say, there was no job role. I don't know what my job role is, but I started learning Angular, working on Angular, Node.js. I learned Python, but I directly put it into JavaScript. This is how fresher work. Doesn't matter no what you know, they will put you according to the demand, according to availability of project. Sorry. So I started working there, exploring. But unfortunately I had a free hand. I can do my experiments, learn. I spent quite a time there, learn. Then and during Corona, the market was vast open. I got lucky enough to get into an MNC. There I worked for around 1.8. Now switched to another company. Now I'm working as a full stack engineer in a good company with good pay, good life.
Awesome, really inspiring journey. And if I have to
During my chess,
sum,
I was also under 25 state champion.
okay, great. So if I have to summarize, it was your peers and that motivated you to do a BCom degree, follow, and then you realize that maybe BCom is not your thing. You started chess, then again, your somewhere there was this passion about being a software engineer that came into being, and you had the enabler in form of a coaching institute where you learned, and by then and then you started at a very small firm, but you kept on hopping jobs, and that increased your pay significantly. But in this whole process, was there any moment where you felt like, okay, this thing is not working for me, or maybe this is too difficult for me, or any such hurdles?
First of all, I will not say my influence of any peers. Choosing commerce as my sole decision. Everything I did till now, it is my sole decision. I might be influenced. I will not say influenced. I might have considered some of the additional surrounding points. Maybe some ideas came into me, but it was my sole decision always. My parents, father told me that go for science. People who know me well, they also asked me, "You can do it. You should go for science." But it was my call that let's make it for commerce. I never said that I have not enjoyed it. I was a good student. I had accounting honors. I was like in that honors in final year, my score was the highest in the university. I joined in. I mean, it was like top two or three people who scored similar. I'm a joint topper, you can say. I mean, only specific that accounting honor subject, not all together. All together, I might be just a average student because during that time I was only playing chess. But accountancy I enjoyed. Then I went for tried for law, LLB also. I went for a law, but I didn't get. I on the day of admission, I didn't. It feels like okay, let's not do it. So I don't know why, but uncharted accountancy I also gave a shot. No, during that time I was completely misguided. I was doing on my own without any aim, no idea, nothing. I mean, it's not. I could have done chartered accounts as well. That was also. See, it's not like I never enjoyed that one. That was a good. You will learn. I learned many things. It has a good exposure. Chartered accounts a good reputed job, professional career. I can say I could have done that, but how this tragedy happens, I don't know how. I may not have a concrete answer, but things turn around. After I came into chess, when I was completely engaged in chess, I lost my touch with my studies. I felt myself lost. Then I came into IT. About challenges, no, I never felt any challenges, to be honest. There were difficult times. Sometimes you may Difficult time as an employee. See, it's always there. See, as a cricket team, Indian cricket team, football team, or chess player, any sports, they need to perform. They are playing for the nation. They need to perform. But even if on their bad day or a series of bad days, we support them because nobody is going to perform every day. There is a bad day, they will come back. They have a class. But this does not stand for a corporate employee. You have to perform every day. You are sick, not well, nothing. You have to perform every day. That's the bad side. So, as an employee, I had challenges. Sometimes I may not able to deliver. Sometimes I may not be feeling well, or sometimes I messed around. Like I misunderstood the function requirement. Those things just like another employee happen. But as a commerce graduate, being in a technology field, I never had challenges because I had a very good fundamental. um, My foundation was strong. I think. Maybe I understood well. Maybe chess helped me on that note. Understanding anything never had a challenge.
Wow. And talking about things that turned out to be your key enablers, it seems the coaching institute that you went was one of them. Are there, can you recall some other enablers for your journey?
There were people who helped me to get a job, or when I'm switching job, I reserve myself to take any direct names. Just to understand, okay, there were people around me who were engineers. They helped me to get a first job, to start where to study. Hyderabad is a vast open place. They guided me that you can get a job there because for softwares, Hyderabad is nowadays it's so Bangalore, Bangalore, Bangalore. But Hyderabad is a good place for you if you want to start your career. And life is also a little challenging there. So I always recommend anyone. Okay, if you didn't get a campus selection, if you out of off campus you want to go to Hyderabad. You never know. Just like in IS, right? In Drishti IS or any studies, 300, 400, 500 people are sitting in a one hall. Same like things you will see in Hyderabad. For learning Java, there will be a classroom of class at a batch, you will 600, 700 people standing outside to learn. For a technical, specifically for software development, if you got a initially good job, fine. So not you are looking for a job, you are not making an interview, I don't recommend go to Hyderabad. You have to spend some time. Could be lucky to break it at once, maybe later, but that will challenge you, that will test you, and those circumstances will test you very good as a developer, as a software engineer. That
This
foundation will take you longer.
this is some invaluable guidance for the people who are just transitioning to a new job or missed campus placements, that the actual opportunity lies in Hyderabad, because I have been thinking a lot about, if I would not get a, I would not have got a campus, what should I have done? But I think you provided some really good clarity.
Nowadays Bangalore is also having a similar caliber. Still, Hyderabad is Hyderabad. If someone want to switch a career, initially you have to struggle. Your pay may not be good. You might start a job at 10,000, 15,000. If, if lucky, then 20,000. You will not get a competitive salary. You will work in a difficult circumstances. Project deadline would be tough. Yes, your teammates might not be good. Leadership might not be good. But those difficult circumstances may develop your character. That will make you stronger. If you are weak, you will break yourself anyway. In a big farm or a small farm. If you're strong, you will go through. You will swim in the opposite direction of current. So if you're weak, you're going to break yourself. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
People who
And
want to change their different directs. I mean, let's say you studied something else, like me. First of all, you have to be confident enough that market is looking for skills, not certificates. Nobody will look into your certificates. Even after 6 months of my job, my manager asked what branch of your engineering was. I said, no, I'm not an engineer. I said, okay, no problem. So no, my manager who hired me took my interview. His every single mail while joining he was in loop. After 6 months, he knew that okay, I'm not an engineer. So nobody cares about it. First of all, if you think that okay, I'm BTech, I don't know the went to IIT, Just remove that. You have a way, market is vast open, opportunity is lying everywhere in the air. You are not grabbing it, you blame yourself, not your degree.
Yeah, I think, yeah, for anything we do, mental strength is something that is required, and perseverance is again the key. But coming back to you, so now that you have been in this software developer role for quite some years, what would you say success looked like now? Does it is it the same what you imagined when you started this journey versus now, or has your vision of success changed in any way?
Actually, I will be honest with you as and what was my idea. This hesitation of being a commerce graduate always within me as well. When I started learning Python, I never imagined that I will get a job. I thought I can be a freelancer in open market, or I will do of my startups like that. So I will have a technical skill set. I never aimed for a job. Job eventually came into action. I that came into play. First job was a reference one. Is like I referred to it into a small company. Then afterwards interviews, but I never opted for job. And success. How you define success? The salary I am working now will be the salary of a starting salary of a fresher coming from IIT, and because that person might not be a good in academics like others. For example, one kid I know, his salary is he's just fresher salary. He joined as a BA after his college in Axis. His salary is equal to my salary now after being in industry of five, good enough 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 5.5, 6 are the answer around that. His salary is equal to my salary, and his salary is less than his friend's salary because he was not good enough in his academics. He was after IIT, he felt like, okay, I'm done, and he ruined his career. His CGP was not good. He was not good to student. So how do you define success here? I mean, in terms of money, you cannot define success. Breaking through from one. See, we are discussing here because we still have that cliche in my mind that only BTech people can do computer science engineers. Why? How could a big commerce graduate is coming in? But I personally know people working as a vice president or maybe senior managers being arts graduate. It's not a new thing. Those were vice president working in the industry from la healthier 15, 20 years and a arts graduate, even in US, not even in India. So it's nothing new in market. We see if a engineer with a mechanical degree or electrical degree can go to an IT job, why not a commerce graduate? What is the difference? In this sense, software engineering job only for computer science graduate. A mechanical graduate, who done his engineering mechanical or electricals or anything else, he is also getting into the IT jobs in campus. That is fine, just because they have BTech degree. What is the difference between? I would like to know what is the difference between a mechanical engineer and a commerce graduate. He is both guys nowhere near to the computers, but a mechanical engineer can get it, no problem. Oh, engineer, fine, fine, fine. Any engineer doesn't matter. You are engineer, you can do anything. But a commerce graduate, when it is commerce, oh, commerce graduate, how? In the IT industry, I can have confidently say that 70% of people are from computer science background. How many computer science graduates coming in the market? How many jobs are there? I in my team around only I knew two computer science graduates were there and one MCA degree. My manager had the MCA degree, master's degree. Uh, One guy from NIT is a computer science. Another guy is from computer science. All are mechanical. Some are electronics. I'm a commerce. In my whole company, maybe it would be 600 people. Only engineering team people, maybe around 400, 500 people. And I can bet to say that maybe less than 100 people would be from computer science. All others would be from different branches. So these things we have to remove from our mind that if you have a BTech, only you can go to IT. Anything else is a upset, a breakthrough. That is, I don't understand how it works. Why we have that blockade in our mind?
Yeah, I think uh, in US it's more accepted that you have a degree in something and you go and do some work in some other field. And I think in the Western countries, they also have this vocational training that I feel is currently missing in India in some way. Or then there's this conventional thought process as well, that this is what I studied, so I have to go in that line. But I totally agree with you that like if you remove that conventional thinking, and then the sky is the limit. But I think
Exactly.
we are deviating from the original this question a little bit, so I'll rephrase it a bit. Do you consider yourself to be successful now, in terms of the definition of success that you created for yourself?
Personally, I don't find myself successful yet, but in the society standards, they find me, I have achieved something. Society norms, society standards, people around my neighborhood, they will, okay, I'm making a 60 salary, I'm good, I'm eligible to get married. According to them, who is eligible married is successful. But in my personal terms, and this is not why I started to in IT. I'm yet, I'm still figuring out. Sometimes I feel like, okay, I should drop paper, I should take a break, I should rethink myself. I'm not happy. I'm not happy because of I have high dreams. See, yeah, it's completely depends. See, what is your dreams? If you want to do a job, you want to earn a good salary, get married to a beautiful wife, travel around in holidays, if that is fine for you, fine, go for it. That is fine. If you have some ideas, if you want to make something, if you are over ambitious, go for it. For me, not yet. I might be tiddler it.
Yeah.
See, some ideas, it's not like in the day one I set up these ideas. Gradually going through the market, exploring things, thinking and overthinking. And I revised my, if you ask me maybe 10 years back, that if you are getting a job of 1 lakh rupees, how would you? I will say, oh, wow, very good. I will open handedly take that. But today, uh, I have changed thoughts. Things been, I will say, evolved. So I have different goals for myself. I don't consider myself successful yet.
Yeah. The change is the rule of nature, and but if you don't consider yourself successful, I believe that's because of your high ambitions. So what's
Yes.
next
Okay.
for you?
I still find gaps in market. See, nowadays every startup, everything coming in. See, two types of things. Sometimes I feel like I should contribute to society. Sometimes I feel I can make a good enough money, then I can retire myself. I will live my life. But if I, let's say someone, a god come down sometimes. If a god asks me to, you have two wishes. I grant you one wish. Either you serve the society, or either you get a handsome money like a, let's say 50 crores rupees and retired. I will choose the 50 crores rupees. I'm selfish. I do not hesitate to say in public. If I get a chance that I can serve the society, or you get a 50 crore rupees and retired, I will choose the 50 crore rupees and retired. Society is a secondary thing. But still, I have some ideas. I to serve the society. Uh, for the new upcoming generations of people who are not getting chance, like Parthi, you are saying that you realized one day that there are lakhs of kids who didn't get a chance to even appear to the IIT exam. So being an IIT no, is may not be a proud thing, because there are maybe equivalent number of people who, let's say 10 lakh people appeared in the exam. Maybe there are other 10 lakh people who didn't get even a chance to appear to the exam. If they get a equal chance, everyone in the India get equal chance to appear exam, the results might be completely different, right? So it's same thing. There are, I see, just because I start know chess bit here and there, I know there are people. I mean, it's chess. There is rich kids game. If you are not final strong, it might be difficult for you to even start, or even if you started somehow to pursue. So people, I see, definitely there would be people who are more intelligent, thousand times intelligent than the rich golden spoon kids. I have some ambitions to make a new generation. At least if I can support them for education or sports background, at least I can change couple of families' future. Uh, but my definition successful is that I can make myself financially independent and time independent before 40. If I have good enough money and I have 24 hours for me only, not for a business, not for a job, for me only. If I choose to sleep, I will sleep. If I choose to watch TV, I will watch TV. If I choose to run in the market, I will run. That is the time freedom and financial freedom. If I achieve two things before 40, I will, let's say on the odd number 45, then I will consider myself successful. Same thing if it happens by 50, I will not consider myself successful because after 50, what you will do of that money and time? Anyway, you're getting it after 10 years more. So that doesn't make any sense. 40 to 45 is my threshold
Yeah.
because I started my career late.
Okay, so from what I hear, I believe you don't have one goal, you have two goals. First is to achieve financial independence before a particular
And
age limit, and the other one is to serve the society in whatever way possible. So I cannot help you get financial independence, but I can help you get an opportunity to help out others. So Sham, if somebody watches this video, they feel inspired by you, would it be okay if they can reach out to you for some guidance, helps, or tips?
uh, I, in open forum, I am saying that I will avoid phone calls and messages. Yes, if in social media we have a chat, if I find okay, I should give that guy some time without disturbing myself, I will definitely personally take steps forward. But anyone want to connect, then I will suggest just ping me on Instagram.
Or more better, I'll provide you the LinkedIn profile link in the description. And if people who are actually interested to learn or grow, they can reach out to you on LinkedIn.
All people are there on Instagram, but not everyone on LinkedIn. So that's why I
Or
said
I'll put
Instagram. But
Instagram
either
as well. So
Instagram,
there will be two
any
options for
medium.
people. Being brutally honest and agreeing to help people who actually need help. I think that is the goal here.
But any freshers just after college or studying in college, most welcome. Always there. I
Yeah.
work with freshers. I work with interns. I know they're confused. One of the intern, he don't know what to do. He want to go for masters. He want to do. He want to get a good job. I know there is a confusion. I also had. You had. Everyone had. Those kinds of things. I'm always there for. No problem. I am good speaker. I can speak for hours without your interest.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Sam. Thank you for your time. And again, if you like the video, please like, share, subscribe, and reach out to Sham if you need his guidance on anything. Okay. Thank you.